Hey everybody. I don't know how great the audio is going to be on this. It is very windy today. And so I squeezed myself in between a couple of tunes. Good morning. I could not get into Lafayette or St. Patrick's Cemetery. Hey Jennifer. They're closed due to vandalization. Hey Death Siren. Hey Jimmy. Hey Cy. Imagine that. How would vandalize those cemeteries? I wouldn't want to deal with that karma. So I'm over at Greenwood Cemetery. Hi, Scorpio Zen. So hopefully the audio's okay. I squeezed myself in between two tombs so I wouldn't be on top of anyone, and so you'd have a little less wind. Hi, Lala. Wind is... Might have to edit this after. It's good to see you all this morning. The calmest place in the city. Yeah, isn't it, Lala? I wanted to go to Marie Laveau's tomb, but both cemeteries have been closed for over a year for reconstruction for vandalism. Humans. Slight muffle, huh? Okay. Let's see if I can turn that a little more. See if that helps. Hi, Iron. I'll try to project a little more too. I'm trying not to block my speaker. You know me, I care about production value. Oh. All right. Good start here. Dedication to your rising power. Lots of Venusian energy here. How are we dedicating ourselves to our rising power? What are we studying right now? What are we giving our time to? How are we taking care of ourselves also as an act of devotion? Devotee is number 27, number 9. 9 is divine union with self. Can you tell me more about this devotee card and this Venusian energy? The Queen of Swords and the 10 of Wands. Do you know what you're building? Are you clear right now about the vision of what you're building? Because if we're not clear about the vision of what we're building, we won't be devoted to it. Yeah, I hope we hear from Screamstress too. That crazy wind chaser. Any of you listen to Chiron Intuition, listen to the messages today. It's a lot of important messages in them. Screamstress is out being the Oya. She's very dedicated to her mission. Chasing the wind. Thank you. Thank you, Iron, for saying that. Tell me about this the devotion of this building. Tell me about the devotion of this building. Well, isn't that a different message than we've been given most of our lives? Look at that. 10 of Cups and an Ace of Wands. You can be devoted to the mission and actually have complete emotional fulfillment. If you're being authentic to your mission and devoted to it, it's not a martyristic, self-sacrificing energy. It's an energy of complete emotional fulfillment. Blessed be! That's a good one, right? How many of us have been taught that we have to sacrifice beyond measure? That it has to be hard? What if we just change our minds and fall in love with it? Good one. Give me another one on this Ace of Wands. Tell me about the passion, to the devotion. The Empress. It's that focus on creation energy. We talked about that a lot yesterday. That's what they're telling me in that card. We no longer need to focus on the death, but of the creation. The ascension. Have another one for this Empress card, please. Tell us more about this ascension. Oh. All three princes came out. Prince of Cups, Prince of Pentacles, Prince of Swords. They're telling me is slow and steady wins the race. Obsession will not. Imbalance will not. Because it's not going to keep us in our 10 of Cups through the journey. And this is the journey. This is part of the journey. And the world tells us something so differently. You can't feel your power unless you stop for a minute to breathe it in. Flipping the world on its head. All of the things that we're told to be faster, more efficient, get more done. It's hard to create a 10 of Cups in that mindset. Ah, the Restless Dead, Unresolved Past, number 53. Jennifer, if you're on this live, I'd like you to tap into this right now. This is the Hecate. Hecate, I always say Hecate. Tomato, tomato. This is the Hecate Path Oracle. Is there anyone restless in you today? It feels very calm. There might be a couple of stragglers here, Jennifer. I'll stay and hang out for a while after this reading, too. I have a hard time getting through the mirror. Getting through the portal. I walked this whole place before I found a spot to sit down. Actually, it feels pretty calm in here, but I get another one on this restless dead. Yeah. All right, we got some work to do up in here today, Star Tribe. It looks like there's some around us that need to close a cycle and move on. And can you do the work with joy? Can you smile? Can you laugh? Maybe I was being too serious. I was. As I was walking around, I was more focused on how I was going to get the sound down for you all. Thank you, band. I have something more important for you to do than worry about the YouTube video sound. All right, can we get another one here? The Tecate Oracle. Oh, silly humans we are, aren't we? Oh, do you want me to stop at that Restless Dead card? Are we supposed to keep diving into that? You're not giving me anything here. All right, let's see. Let me get organized. Oh, I didn't touch this Raising Power card. That's what you want me to do. We have 777, by the way. 35, 27, and 53. Wait, is that 777? Or is that my bad math? 3553. 3553. Most of this cemetery is, most of Greenwood Cemetery is like 1870 to 1940. Yeah. Looking at a stone behind me that says 1919, 1010. What do you want us to know about this raising our power? What do you want us to know about this raising of our power? Anybody still questioning whether they're the High Priestess? Ah, look at that. High Priestess Sun card, 9 of Swords in reverse. They're saying the truth is that you're the High Priest, you're the High Priestess. Stop questioning your visions. Stop questioning your visions. The sun is the illumination of the truth of the High Priestess energy. Who's to say what's real and what's not? Oh, that is so exciting, Death Siren. That is such a blessing. How cool is that? I love it. Hi, Wendy. How are you? Your dad was born in 1919, Artem. Rasner is the last name that I'm looking at. Rasner. Raisner. I can't see the first name. It looks like Hamilton C. July 30th, 1919. That's the birth date, not the death date. I just realized that too. See, my eye caught the birth date, not the death date. We're supposed to be focusing on the birth cycles, not the death cycles. Death Siren, email me and I'll send you the information of the guest house I'm staying at. It's great. So I had a weird experience last night. I actually had to wake up and check my phone. I was wondering if we had an earthquake. Felt like the bed that I was on, the whole thing was like, felt like everything was shaking. And, you know, I'm in the quarter, so, and those houses, there's no way. Those houses are built like nothing's built today, and they're all, everything's like crammed together, you know, like in rows. Like same thing like in San Francisco. So I'm not quite sure what it was. I think there's a boogeyman under my bed. Yeah, right? Like there wouldn't be an earthquake in Louisiana, but that's what it, see, that's where my logic went to first. I was like, is there an earthquake? The fool. This energy keeps coming up over and over and over again since I've been here. We talked a lot yesterday about that, the creation energy. Okay? This is the creation energy. This is the divine source of power. This is your divinity. This is the creative spark. These are the downloads. Okay? And it's okay, so what they're telling me is on the outside we need to be a fool to get into the high priestess energy. On the inside, kind of as a metaphor, okay? To harness that power, to harness that creative power, that creative sacral energy that we talked about yesterday, and aligning all of the chakras, right? And pulling down that those divine downloads from above the crown. I told myself today I'm going to sit down somewhere and really write out exactly what's placed on my heart to manifest. I realize I've personally have been being a little double-minded lately, okay? Which takes us out of flow state, right? And the messages the past couple of days have been so beautiful in like getting ready to harness that sacred energy, right? That sacred creative energy, get ready for the downloads, get ready for the new cycle. But then there's also that, what do you want the new cycle to be? Because it is in your blueprint, right? It is on your heart. The universe, the spirits want to have an equal give and take relationship with us to help us manifest what's in our heart. Because what's in our heart is what is it's all aligned. That's all the stuff that's aligned. Spirit wants us to be in the 10 of Cups. There we go. We have a high priest and a high priestess now. I'm going to clarify this a little more. We also had the Emperor and the Empress come out yesterday. And I thought about this after I got off the reading, because I said for some of you, it was really powerful energy about a divine union. It was actually yesterday on the table was the most powerful energy and like divine union that I've ever felt doing tarot. And I said, this is for some of you. And they kind of dropped me a dime after the reading and said, yes, it's for some of them, but what we wanted you to say is it's for everyone who wants to manifest it. The only reason why that would be for some of us, the only reason why this would be for some of us would be, is it what we want? Is it our heart's desire? Okay. Tell on the devotee card. Tell me more about this high priest and high priestess. Jimmy Graybeard's entangled in this somehow. He's the watchman of the wall of this. Yeah, here we go. The hangman and the wheel of fortune. Just what they just said, okay? What do you want? We get to choose what's on this wheel. We get to choose what's on this wheel, okay? So have we really gone in for the higher perspective to know exactly what we want? I know the band told me to do that today. Like, they're like, get ready. Get ready. Get clear, get ready, know exactly what you want. This is an equal give-take situation. This is divine partnership you're in with us. What do you want? What do you really want? Do you want a divine union? Do you want heightened spiritual gifts? I don't know. Do you want to open a popsicle stand on the beach? What do you want? I got a tarot reading yesterday, and the tarot reader also asked me that, and I was stunned because I didn't know how to answer him. And the band started laughing at me. They're like, you need to spend some time alone tomorrow. You're being double-minded. Because we're all magical AF. Need to stop being double-minded. That's all you, Jennifer. That's your wheelhouse right there. That's your wheelhouse. I'm a rebel, Dottie, a loner. I don't know how to speak to the military. All right. What else do we need to know about this Restless Dead card? Because Jennifer's getting downloads here. If you weren't on the live yesterday, too, we were talking about that. The band was talking about that. Okay, you don't always necessarily need to be on site, okay? You can astral project. A lot of us, our sight is vision, so we can see things in other places. Hey, ghosties, spooky sister. We are so happy to see you. The Star Tribe's a little concerned, and I told them not to worry. You're an Oya energy, baby. Harnessing that wind. Tell me more about this Restless Dead. Is there anyone else here that we need to see what they need today? Okay, Jennifer, you might have gotten it. They're not giving me any more messages here on that card. That's sweet. Look at that. Nothing. Nothing. I'd high five you through my phone right now if I could, Jennifer. Nice work. Hey, Alicia. How are you doing today? Hi, Universal Heart. I hope you're feeling well. I hope you're feeling well. Oh, I like this one. Thea. This is interesting how they word this. Most manifest goddess, okay? This card is all about diversity. Number 26. The 8. Okay? We are in the year of the 8. It's diversity that actually brings things into balance. Doesn't the world feel quite differently about that at this time? Jesus, we're all killing each other. We're all killing each other because we don't agree with each other. But it's diversity that manifests and harnesses the highest vibration. Imagine that. What more do you want us to know about this manifest card here? They're also saying be diverse within your practices, experiment, have fun with it. Should be part of your 10 of Cups. Oh, windy. How cool is that? How cool is that? What else do we need to know about this diversity card? Wow. Repeating message. There are some things that you may have walked away from within your spiritual practices, okay, but it's okay. It's good that you have the knowledge, all right? With the Three of Wands, which in my opinion is the most magical card in this particular deck, okay? Because all of the knowledge that you have combined, you'll know what resonates with your soul and what does not, okay? There's expansion in this. Feel a lot of expansion in this card. It's a releasing of the mind, right? Releasing of the compartmentalization of our spirituality. I like that. That's a good one. Tell me more about this manifesting diversity for the Star Tribe. Good message. Tower in reverse. Tell me more about this Tower in reverse. Wow, this deck's happy to be here. Judgment. This feels kind of smart ass, but they want me to say it. So, right, we know this card is from Spirit. When we say we call judgment, this is us going out to the universe, right? Going out to the ancestors, going to collective energy. Hey, Colo Flight, look at the response that I sent you. I think it was last night about your mirror magic, if you haven't seen that. That was actually pretty profound, and I don't know if you even knew that. So we're all love and light around here, okay? But the truth is judgment will be called for those that are not willing to create change and be diverse. That's what they're telling me. Hi, Moxie Divine. How's it going? Ooh. Why? Because we want progress. That's why. 7 of Pentacles. This deck is so happy to be here right now. Yeah. Yeah. The wrath is real. The wrath of the earth is real too, you know? The wrath of the earth is real. I would not want to handle the karma of whoever in a human body has been desecrating Lafayette and St. Patrick's Cemetery. Whew. Okay, is there anything more you want us to know about this diversity card? This is interesting, y'all. I'm gonna have to jump off of here and I gotta take a meeting and I don't have time to run to another location. I have to be on a Zoom meeting. That's all right. They know I'm a weirdo. Is there anything more we need to know about this diversity card? Six of Pentacles. There's no reason why it can't be equal give and take. There's absolutely no reason why it can't be equal give and take between all the realms. Whatever we consider to be dark, whatever we consider to be light, whatever we consider to be up, whatever we consider to be down. Most importantly, between those of us that are hanging out in these human bodies right now. So don't accept any less, Star Child. Hey, Caro. Is there anything else you want us to know about this diversity card? So stay authentic, Star Child. Hi, Olga. Let me pick up my pile, and then we'll clarify another oracle. Yeah, sorry for the wind, y'all, in the audio. I apologize. It is a windy day here, but fortunately that makes it cool. It's not super hot here, okay? Yesterday was really hot. Hey, Caro. So glad you're here. So the next time I do this in a graveyard, I'll be a little more prepared. Okay. Let's pull another one of these Hecate Path oracles. Hi, Goddess. Hello. Welcome in, Goddess Hella. There's a lot of Masonic symbolism in this cemetery, I noticed when I was walking around. Okay, cool. Thank you. I will check that. I will check that tonight. I'm doing admin at night. The quarter at night isn't really my scene. So I might get out for a little jazz tonight. Yeah. But I tend to attract enough attention in the daylight, so I don't like roaming around the quarter at night. Yeah. Doesn't feel good. Doesn't feel good. Okay, number 36, cords, bondage. What's going on, fam? What's going on here? 36, okay? That's 9. That's wholeness in self. What are these cords? What are these cords? What are these cords about? What is this bondage about? Oh, okay. They're not giving me any cards because I'm not paying attention. It came out in reverse. So, freedom, freedom. The star. How many lifetimes do you think it took to get here? To be free of cords, free of bondage, to be in emotional fulfillment, to be in the wish fulfillment. And again, they're saying today, be really clear about what you desire because it's your time. Did I explain how my Catholic divinity practices? Man, sorry. I think because I have a different view on my phone, it's not showing me this stream. Like your messages pop up and then they disappear. Yes, some of my divinity practices are rooted in Catholicism. I grew up Catholic. It's also why I resonate with voodoo. It's a practice of the saints, right? Resonates with me. Spirits. I had a grandmother who was Catholic, but she was very much a mystic. She was a Catholic mystic. On Chiron's community page the other day, he posted, I almost reposted it because I really like this, but people have been stealing his content lately. He's got channels like doubling over his content, so I wanted to be respectful. But he said, he wrote this long list, right? Marriages, baptisms, birthdays, Christmas, reunions. They're all magical practices. They're all rituals. Everything is magic. Strongest magic of all is our words. I don't know. Did that answer your question? Is divination considered an abomination in the Bible? Well, I wouldn't think so. I mean, you do divination at every church service. It doesn't matter what walk of Christianity you are. Do you take communion? That's a ritual, baby. That's a form of divination. Divination did come before the Bible. A lot of the divination practices that are in the Bible came from pagan religions. Yes, I agree. I believe the Bible is a spell book too, especially Psalms and Proverbs, man, and they're good spells. They're beautiful spells. So it's all how you look at it, okay? Most importantly, it's how it resonates with your soul. Does it resonate with your soul? Does it not? The idea of divination scares you. What is the root of that belief? Was it originally your idea or was it someone else's? I mean, I spent 10 years in a very cultish, what I call New Age Christianity setting, the non denominational Christian church. The Great Concerts! Because that's about all they fucking do is have high tech sound equipment. And I actually left all my divination practices. left my love for music, a lot of things. But my personal truth is, if I look at the timeline when that happened, I was in the perfect space of shame and trauma to allow someone to come in and tell me that I didn't know who God was. I know who God is. I know who Spirit is. I know I'm a medium. I knew all those things long before the church implanted beliefs in me. So, so it's, you know, this is the path though, right? This is the path for everybody to figure out, okay? This cords, this bondages. If you're asking me personally, I had a lot of cords and bondages that have been broken that were around spiritual trauma, religious abuse. I spent a year in hermit mode. When I say hermit mode, I mean hermit mode. I had no contact with any humans because I decided that I needed to dismantle everything that I was taught to believe. And what was it really rooted in? And was I really hearing from Spirit? Or was an institution playing off of my trauma, my guilt, and my shame? And my truth is, I found that the church knows nothing about trauma and uses it as a source of power and control. I mean, that goes back to the beginning of time in a lot of ways, right? But that's my truth. Might not be your truth. And diversity of truth is all right. The relationship with God, the relationship with Spirit is so personal that it's none of anyone's fucking business what you believe. At the end of the day, and actually this is funny because look at, we have the horned one and the Fool card in reverse. Fool card in reverse is stagnation, lack of childlike spirit and energy. Actually, Jesus is really clear in the Bible that the children, those with the childlike spirit, are closest to him. They understand him the most. Because they haven't been programmed by the world. Okay? And the horned one, Capricorn energy, the devil. Devil energy. What were you told to believe about the devil? Where did that belief come from? And does it really resonate with you? I'm pausing because I always... We're not supposed to talk about religion or politics in this world, right? My logical mind starts to creep in and I go, all right, you sound like the heretic hermit. I am the heretic hermit. Three of Cups. What matters the most is that we're here to celebrate each other. What you believe ain't no shirt off my back. I still want to love you. But if that doesn't roll with you, if you feel the need to convert me, then carry on. When I was in hermit modes, the band told me that the church is actually the Antichrist. So what do you believe? You know, I trust that over the word of man. A book that's been revised by kings. It's not that I don't think it's a sacred text. I absolutely do think it's a sacred text. And I resonate with Jeshua. Like, dude, I'm all about Christ consciousness. And it's a beautiful book of spells. I agree 100% with that. comment, Screamstress. Yesterday, when I was in the Voodoo Museum, they pointed out Proverbs 19 to me about tolerance. Yeah. Well, and you know, hold on, I'm drawing a blank for a second. Thinking of the Latin word of magic, the Latin word of divination. It's the same shit that's in the Bible. It's the same root word. You need to decide what makes you the Empress. We all get to decide what makes us the Empress. God, imagine if we all had the exact same experience. They just started singing, meaning like that wouldn't be a good thing, right? They just started singing Pink Floyd, Brick in the Wall. Huh. The hard thing is language is so subjective too, okay? Like that's a truth I've learned. Like language is so subjective. It's so subjective that and we try to analyze it, right? So deeply. Yet, you know, there's a 3rd century prophecy that said the idea of spirit, the idea of God cannot be put into language. It literally cannot be put into language. It cannot be described. That we need to ascend into higher forms of communication to actually understand the divine. Because language doesn't cut it. Even Hermes, the god of communication, said that. Silly mortals. That's right, Screamstress. Silly mortals. All right. Let's pull one last oracle, and then I gotta get on my meeting. Anything else? They said thank you, Jennifer. Thank you for being you. Thank you for waking to the call. I love this. We have bearer of love desires, and we have lover of solitude retreat. 222. We got both of the oracles of love. What is the language of love? All you need is love. Do we need to analyze all this to death? Or do we just need to go with the heart? This is also divine union again, okay? And look at that. Look at that circle. That's that egg. That's that egg. That's the world egg. That's that sacred, creative energy. That divine. Look at that. And our heart chakra is opened up there. I'm going to get my video taken down for showing this card. Okay. And again, this lover of solitude, what they're telling me with this is if you have not, okay, if you have not taken the time in solitude to decide exactly what you desire, now is the time. I will be doing that today myself. Hey, Dusty. How's it going? Glad you're here. Well, I think we had a successful read here in the cemetery. We got a lot done. We got more than a tarot reading done. Yes. Where can we do that? Where should we be doing that? Screamstress. I missed the first part of that message. Screamstress, why when I type in the name of your page it's not coming up? It's horror and lore, right? Like you spell A-N-D. I'll check my email. I can't find it. Dusty. Right on, Dusty. Thank you. I don't understand why I'm not finding that when I look it in. I'll try again today, though, for sure. I'm looking forward to seeing your page. Oh, have you guys had your apps on? If anybody gets a download of why my bed was shaking, please tell me. I feel like it was the boogeyman under my bed. Actually, it brought me to a memory of when I was a kid, actually, which is something I need to sit and meditate on today, right? Because I was surrounded by a lot of really dark energy as a kid, right? So that kind of brought in some like dark energy. So I used to fear some of the things that I saw, some of the spirit communication that I had. And I think they were trying to wake me up about that because I think I blocked some stuff out and it's some kind of like old belief. I think that's what that was about this morning. But if anybody gets a download, let me know. All right. I love you all. I'm here one more day. The band did ask me to spend some time in solitude, do some writing. So I'm not sure if I'll get back on today for another read, but if not, definitely tomorrow. Either today or tomorrow, I need to get in the Congo. I want to do a reading in Congo Square. Since unfortunately we could not look at Miss Laveau's headstone. But I think we need to dance a little bit in Congo Square while I'm here. So I love you all so much. I will see you a little later. Have a fabulous day. You're here to be in the 10 of Cups energy, to love and to be loved. So make sure that you're clear in your intentions of wanting to manifest that. And I will see you a little later.